Organization data.
Under implementation, what is that? Implementation. Okay. So here, create this table under organization data class. Okay, I'm going to do this now. Business will not tell you this. Create it under organization data class or something. This is the data. This is when you log into PRBC. This is what you see. Now, by default, we are accessing every time App Explorer, right? Now, where you should go? Data types Explorer. Let me give the screenshot of this. And now here, click on data types Explorer. Click on data types Explorer. Let me click on data types Explorer. Look at here on the screen. This is data types Explorer. Once I click on data types Explorer, here you see data types. There is an arrow mark. You click on arrow mark and choose add data type. Click on arrow mark and choose add data type. So once you choose add data type, it is going to bring a pop-up. In the pop-up, it will ask you what is the name of the data type. What is the name of the data type that I wanted to give? Country. Enter name of data type. So there can be situation data types are already available, but don't bother about it. We'll see later. Country. I'm going to enter the name and tab out. Description also same. You want to write something more than this, you can write down. It's up to you. Now click on advanced. Now click on advanced. I will show you something. Look at here. If you click on advanced, you can see what is already there. Which data layer by default Pega has taken. By default Pega has taken which data layer? Implementation data layer. Okay, let me write down the same. Because it is implementation, context is already by default chosen. Let me give the screenshot. By default, PRPC chosen. Suppose if you log in as framework operator ID, try to create a data type. By default, which context it will choose? Anyway, you will not have implementation access. It will choose framework context and it will show framework data layer. But organization you have to manually choose. Okay. So by default, PRPC chosen implementation app context and implementation data class. Change this to what? Change this to organization data class, comma, FW app context. It should go into FW app context or implementation app context. Countries is common for, suppose you framework, you sell it to someone else. They will be also be using the same countries. So this can be common. So I'm going to change it to organization data. If you click the down arrow, you should see that organization data, and here framework application context. This I have modified, plus this is the one modification I have done, plus what else? Select organization rule set. Rule set also I'm going to select to be organization. STFM is the, I do not want framework rule set. I want organization rule set only. Organization rule set I have selected. Submit this. So once you submit, in the next screen, it is going to ask you to add table you created. What is next? Fields means
Cutting columns.
columns.
Inserting
Fields means
rows. Inserting rows.
inserting rows. After you add column, after you define key and all, you will go over adding the data. So, but before that, you need to add columns. This is the screen. You see, once you create, click on that button. Now here we can add fields. Fields means columns. That is equal to properties, right? Columns is equal to properties here when you come to PRBC environment. Same name as column name, what you are creating, property will be created here in Pega. I will show you that. Yeah, some of the rules someone is asking offline. Like section I created, flow action I created. I am giving SCC, FA and all just for naming convention. It's not mandatory. It's not mandatory. That it depends on how they are following. It's not best practice at all. Just a naming convention. Customer details SUC, personal vehicle SUC, naming convention. In your application development, if you look at some set of rules, you'll understand what kind of naming convention they are following. Same out. So here you go. Click on add field. Click on add field. Columns will have data types associated. I mean to say property type will be there for column. The integer, text, something like that. Here also same thing. Add field. So this is country code. First one is country code, and here text or integer. Which one? Which one is suitable? Text. By default, it is there, right? Text. Add one more column, that is country name. So country name is also text. Done. So just give me 1 minute. Okay, so here I go. Country code and country name are added. Save. Click on save this. Okay, no need to save. Just simply next go to. Now go to records tab. Records tab to specify to configure the source. Configure the source. Let me show you. So here you go. Go to records tab. When you go to records tab, you have a button called configure source, right? Click on configure source. When you click on configure source, it is going to show a pop-up asking for the key. Which column you want to take it as a key. Look at here. If you closely observe, you're getting country name, country code. Apart from that, create date time, create operator, when it is created, who created, what is the operator name, what is the operator ID, who updated it last time, what is the update last date time, and what is the system ID updated this. Like this, PRPs has predefined columns by default adding. You want to proceed with the same, you can proceed. Do not remove it. Actually, in enterprise, this is one error in home version. Actually, in enterprise, it is not used to display all this. It used to display only our columns. Remaining will be created in background without displaying here. You have a provision to delete, right? But actually, it should not be deleted. Every table should have these columns. If this every table should have these columns, means you should not be deleting it. Actually, I think it should not come like this, but leave it. If it is going to come like this, one of the column you have to choose as a key column. So choose country code as a key column. So here I'm going to choose country code as a key column. Use as key, country code as a key column. Click on submit. Click on submit. Once I click on submit, it is going to set up the storage. Storage means table. It will create a table, columns will be created, keys are being taken, and it will allow you to add the data into the table. Click on close. Click on close here. Did you get the storage now? Now we can add some test data here. Look at some test data here. Look at here. Click on add record. Just click on add record. Once you click on add record, so here what is the country code? India, USA, United States, and what are the other countries that you know? CIN. Some countries you can add. It's up to you what countries you wanted to add. Okay, completed. Save this. Now your table is ready. So this is virtual. What you see here on the screen is PRPC. It's like a user interface. User interface of physical table. This is how physical table will be available when you go to backend. But here it is not showing all the columns. Create data and all it is not showing, right? That is one good sign. Previous version of 7.3, 7.4 it is showing create data also. But that should not be displayed actually in the UI. That should be there in the backend only.